Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Mike and Ant Sports Talk. My name is Mob Miz. This is my co-host, Inspector Ant. What's going on, bro?
What's good? Christmas football season starts.
Yep, football season started on Thursday, and we got all the games going today. I hope everybody got their apps and services ready for, to get these games going. You need about 10 services to watch out the season's games. This point is getting a little bit ridiculous. I still need to figure it out myself after we're done with this video. But let's dive into these game picks. We can get them out on time so nobody can say that we're rouging them. We're already 2-0. We had the Eagles and the Chargers, so we're 2-0 to start the week. We'll get into the rest of the games. So right now these are gonna be the 1 p.m. games. And we also have videos coming out breaking down the Cowboys game as well as the Chiefs and Chargers game, but that's gonna be for another video. So first game I'm gonna ask you, bro. We got the Buccaneers at the Falcons. We're going no spread, but for shits and giggles, Tampa Bay is favored by 1. If you want to know what the spread is, but the picks is gonna be with no spreads. So we got Tampa Bay playing in Atlanta. Who do you have?
Um, I'm taking Atlanta to win. Atlanta swept them last year. I know for some reason a lot of people I've been seeing on TV, they're actually picking Tampa to be the surprise team in the NFC and win it. They think Tampa could be one of the teams that could win the NFC. Me personally, I don't think so, and I picked Atlanta to win the division. So I'm going to stick with it, and I think Atlanta gets them for the third time in a row.
Well, you're starting a win streak. I'm gonna go against you, bro. I'm gonna take the Buccaneers in this game. I think it'll be a close game, but I'm gonna go with the Bucks here. The next game we got is the Bengals going to Cleveland, playing the Browns, the Brown Doggies. If you want to know the spread, Bengals the favorite by 5.5. So we got the Bengals over the Browns. Remember, once again for the viewers, no spread on the picks. It's just straight up.
Yeah, well, I want to say anyway. I think the Bengals going to cover the spread anyway. The Bengals swept the Browns last year as well, and I think the Bengals get them again this year too. The NFL giving them a cupcake team, I guess, to start the season. Or the Bengals, their biggest knock is that they start the season out slow. Even the year they went to the Super Bowl, they started out slow. Last year, they finally beat them in the ass, but I think they get up to a great start this year. They win this game.
Yeah, I'm looking like 37-20. I think the Bengals put a beating on them. Yeah, that 20 points might be a little bit closer towards the end too. I think it's gonna be a beating.
If the Bengals only give up 20, that means their defense is improved.
Yeah, but I think that maybe like one of the a little bit of that those points would probably be when the game's already like
Garbage time.
yeah, it's kind of is what it is. And I like that you picked up what I was doing because you can let the people know what you think with the spread
Yeah.
and just give them your game pick. That's why I was reading it like that. So that's a good catch. The next game that we got the Dolphins. They're gonna be. Oh, actually, let me pull that back up. Yeah. So they got the. So the Dolphins are playing in Indianapolis, but the Colts are favored by 1. What do you have?
Well, I'm taking the Dolphins +1. A lot of people, again, watching a lot of the pregame shows, a lot of people seem to be high on the Colts this year. They think they can win the AFC South. They're more confident in Danny Dimes than I am. Um, I do know it's going to be an emotional game because I heard they're going to do a tribute to Jim Irsay, who passed away a few months ago. But I still think Miami's a better team. I got Miami winning this game.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go right with you. I got Miami winning the game. I do think the Colts will be improved this year. I can't get behind Danny Dimes until I see something. So unless Fred Taylor runs for 300, I can't see it happening today. I think the Dolphins will at least win the games they supposed to win. I just
Yeah.
don't see them beating any good teams. Now,
I wonder
after
how you got that nickname, Danny Dimes, when he barely throws the ball.
yeah, I don't and how many dimes has he thrown in his career? Probably hasn't
Yeah.
many. So it is what it is. But we got next the Panthers at Jaguars, but the Jaguars are favored by 4.5.
I'm actually surprised by that point spread because you and I we talked about it all offseason. we think Carolina could be a super team, especially the way they ended the season. And again, Jacksonville's another team that's getting a lot of hype. And I mean, I think the talent's there. I'm just not sure about the coaching staff. But I'm taking Carolina to. I think Carolina will win, but we're talking the point spread. I think they'll cover the +4.
All right, so I'm gonna actually go with Jaguars to start the season off with a win. I believe that these teams will be pretty close, probably in record at the end of the year. I don't expect the Jaguars. If we're going spread, I'm going Panthers. Absolutely, but I think the Jaguars will win this game. Next game we have the Raiders at the Patriots. So it's in New England, and the Patriots are favored by 2.5.
Well, since I live here in LA, it's probably the game's gonna be on my local channel. Since there's a lot of Raider fans out here, but I think it's gonna be a close game. I'm just gonna take New England because they're at home. But I think both teams will be approved this year, and I think
Yep.
it'll be a closer game than people think.
And I'm looking at like a 27-20, 23-20, 2017 type of situation. But I got the Patriots as well. Next game, we got the Cardinals at the Saints. So Cardinals going to New Orleans. Arizona is favored by 6.5.
I thought that point spread would be higher because we talked about it. New Orleans, they have like no talent. I mean, they have talent, but we don't know about Spencer Rattler. But I'm taking Arizona to win this game.
Yeah, I got Arizona too. I'll match you on that. This next game, I've seen a bunch of mixed reactions. Pittsburgh is favored by 3. They're going to New York to play the Jets. Who do you got in this game?
I got the Steelers winning this game.
Yeah, I got the Steelers too. I see a lot of people on the hype train with the Jets. I think Aaron Rodgers gets his revenge, even though the Jets didn't do him dirty. He kind of did them dirty, but I feel like
Well, he feels they did him dirty because he, according to him, they flew him out to New York to meet Aaron Glenn,
yeah,
and Aaron Glenn told him straight up like, "Nah, we cutting you."
yeah, bro. I respect Aaron Glenn. I mean, he's a Jet at heart. He wasn't having none of that.
Yeah, he played there. He played there, so people
That's
don't understand. Yeah,
I'm telling you. He was like, nah, man, when it comes
nah,
to this
nah.
Jet shit, I ain't playing with you, bro. Go home. He said, I just wanted to see you face to face to let you
Yeah. I just want to tell you in person, Aaron Rodgers. You could have called me. You could have texted me. He's like, "Nah, I want to see you face to face."
yeah, said that I'm charging you for those flights,
Yeah.
bro. But but off of that game, we got the Giants going to Washington, and Washington's the favorite by 6.
Ah, I think Washington's gonna win. I think it's gonna be closer than people think. I mean, the Giants played them tough last year with Daniel Jones. Both of those games came to the wire. It's a divisional game. They know each other, so I think it's gonna be closer than the point spread says it's gonna be.
I agree. I got flat out though. I got Commanders winning by.
Yes.
I wouldn't. I don't know if I actually. I would go Giants if I was going spread, but I believe Commanders win this game.
I agree.
The next game we got, bro. Titans are traveling to the Mile High State, or Mile High City, whatever you want to call it, to compete against the Denver Broncos. And the Broncos, this biggest spread of the week, yeah, 7.5. Broncos are favored.
I actually went down because when I saw it yesterday, it was at 9. Um, but yeah, I think Broncos will win. This is your pick to win the AFC West. I think it's gonna be a tough debut for Cam Ward. He's gonna have a welcome to the NFL moment. But I think Denver wins this game, and I can see him covering that spread.
For sure, for sure. And then we have actually before we move on, I don't know if I'd take them against the spread, but I got the Broncos winning for sure. I might go the other way if I wasn't going spread, just because I don't know how many blowouts I see today other than the Saints getting, Saints probably get pinned and the Browns probably get pinned. Other than that, I think the Titans have a little bit of fight in them. I didn't expect them to get throttled. So the next game that we got, the 49ers traveling to Seattle, and San Francisco is favored by 2.5. It does look like McCaffrey's gonna play. Give me 1 second so I could.
I saw this morning that they listed him as probable, which means he's probably going to play.
Yeah, I seen that last night. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking the Niners. Even without McCaffrey, I think Niners are still going to win. They kind of own Seattle since Brock Purdy's taken over as the starter. I don't think they've lost to him yet.
Yeah.
And I think that streak continues. Even though I do think, oh yeah, I lost my train of thought. So my bad. But no, I think the Niners are gonna win this game. I am curious to see Sam Darnold to see if was last year a fluke or was last year the beginning of something great for him. So that's what I'm gonna be watching for in that game, and also to our boy Cooper Kupp, see how he looks in the Seahawks uniform. It's gonna be weird, but I think Niners are gonna win this game.
Absolutely, absolutely. We got a few more minutes before we got to end this one, and we got about 3 picks left, so I'll be quick on this. I took the Niners. This is the one pick I went against my gut. My gut's telling me the Seahawks gonna put a beating on them. Don't ask me why, but I'm gonna go with the Niners. Now we got the Lions traveling to Lambeau. Green Bay is the favorite by 2.5. I have absolutely no idea why they're the favorites at all. But who do you got winning?
Michael, I'll tell you what, Michael Parsons. Ever since they made that trade, everybody thinks the Packers are going to the Super Bowl.
All right, well, who you got?
I'm to be real quick. I'm gonna take the Lions.
I'll be simple.
Yeah,
I got.
beaten them. Yeah, they've beaten them. I think 5 straight times.
I don't see it. I trust Goff. I trust their quarterback better. I trust their team better. I think they're more talented. I don't think Micah Parsons changes that needle for me. I think that Detroit wins this game comfortably, not meaning that the Lions ain't in it. I mean that the Packers ain't in it, but I think the Lions get ahead first, and I don't think they look back. So that was.
Quickly, I haven't seen anything, so I'm not sure if you have. But yesterday they were saying that Michael Parsons might not play because that back might be actually serious. He wasn't really bullshitting.
Yeah, if I had to take a guess, I'd say he wakes up today feeling good. You know, I think the NFL. I feel like they just got to do stuff like that so it doesn't look so crazy.
So this looked like he was faking just to get out of Dallas.
Yeah, I think he woke up today feeling great. This next game, I'm gonna be quick. I got the Rams, Texans at Rams. Rams are favored by 3 points. It went up from 2. Who do you got in this game, bro?
Rams.
All right. In the last 2 games, Ravens going to Buffalo to play the Bills. Baltimore's favored by 1.5, and I got the Ravens this game. What about you?
I'm taking the Ravens too. I think they want to get some get back to what happened in the playoffs last year.
Yeah, I believe so as well. In the last game, we're going to dive into Monday Night Football. That was the Sunday night game, by the way. Monday Night Football, Vikings are traveling to Chicago to play the Bears, and the Vikings are favored by 1.5.
It's a divisional game. They always play each other tough. To me, this game comes down to the quarterbacks. J.J. McCarthy making his debut. Caleb Williams, how much is he improved? But I'm going to take Minnesota because I think they have the more talented team outside of quarterbacking.
All right. Bold prediction, McCarthy throws for 250 plus 2 touchdowns today. And the Vikings put an absolute beating on the Bears. It doesn't got to be by 30, 20, not even 20 points, but I don't think they have no problems today in winning that game. Now, as far as that, do you have any bold predictions, any of this game? Or what is your, before we get off, because we got about 1 minute, right? Just tell me one potential upset. I'll go Seattle over the Niners. What are you thinking?
Actually, I'm gonna go Giants over Commanders. Like I even though I took the Commanders to win, it wouldn't surprise me if the Giants pull up the upset.
Well, enough said. Well, let's get up out of here. Stay on.
Right.
Sign off though, bro. Thank you for everybody that's tuning in. Make sure you smash the thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and we'll be back with more videos later today. Let's get ready for some football, people. We out.
Out.